Episode 5, Boys Don't Break Even, narrated by Odell. Nobody ever tells you the real cost of being loyal. They tell you to ride, to hold it down, to never fold. Even when the walls close in and the floor disappears, and the only thing holding you up is a lie you told to your own reflection. But they never talk about the receipts. What it feels like when it's just you, standing in the wreckage, and the people you bled with, gone, different, or worse, still there, but colder. See, you don't break even out here, not in the Skud, not when you move off fear and fake brotherhood, not when you try to be real in a place where everything's dressed up in survival. You pay in pieces, and you don't get none of them back. A week after the detective came to my door, everything went quiet. Too quiet. Meech disappeared, for real this time. His mom said he was with family on the east side, but that's just code. Code for scared. Code for, get my boy out of here before the streets take him whole. Reese, still in juvie. And Tone got louder. Like he was trying to drown out the sound of something breaking. Maybe inside him, maybe around him, maybe both. He started running with older heads, hard faces, heavy jackets no matter the weather. No laughter, just tension, like they lived ready for war and didn't care if you saw it. I watched him become someone I didn't recognize, but I didn't stop him, not yet. One day, Tone pulled up on me while I was walking home from school. Monte Carlo, loud engine, dusty doors, same dent in the back quarter panel. Car slowed like it was stalking. Window creaked down. Odell, I didn't stop walking. Didn't even flinch. Horn tapped twice. Short, sharp. Get in. I turned, slow. Not scared, just tired. What you want? You been ghost. Meech ducked off. Reese gone. You forget where you from? I looked at him, straight in the face. Nah, I just remember where we was when Reese got locked. He smirked, the kind that don't reach your eyes. Man, you acting off like that's on us. He knew what it was. Did you? That hit him for a second, but only a second. He leaned in, voice low. Look, I'm putting something together. One more hit, big one. We in and out, quick. After that, we straight. I breathed in, hard. I'm out. He blinked like I said something in a different language. What? I said I'm out. He shook his head, lips curling. You sound soft, I nodded. Good. I'd rather be soft than stupid. He peeled off with a screech like the car was mad too. Somebody on the corner shook their head like, damn. But I didn't feel brave. I felt broken. Done with fear. Done with pretending. Done watching people I love rot from the inside out while we all call it staying solid. That night, I did something I hadn't done in years. I cried. Hard. Not because I was scared, but because something inside me had finally caved in. I cried for Reese, who carried the weight alone. For Meech, who disappeared before the streets could erase him. For Tone, the boy who used to be light before he let the darkness move in and redecorate. And I cried for me, because I wasn't who I used to be either. Not even close. I remembered one summer, we was 13. Whole crew still intact. Tone had just got a flat top he swore made him look like Big Sean. Meech rocking a gas station chain like it was dipped in diamonds. Reese freestyling so bad we couldn't breathe from laughing. We played ball till the streetlights blinked, split a bag of hot fries, drank Faygo till our stomachs bubbled, swore we'd never fold. Back then, we was just boys. No straps, no schemes, just big dreams and bigger laughs. I'd give anything to go back, even 5 minutes, even one. Couple days later, I walked up to Reese's mama's porch. Didn't have a speech, didn't even know if I'd get past the screen door, but she answered. She looked tired, like her bones were grieving. Like her eyes had cried every tear and started again out of muscle memory. Odell. She said it like she wasn't sure if she was glad or mad. I took a breath. I just wanted to. She cut me off with a raised hand. Don't. I froze. You think I don't know what y'all was up to? This neighborhood talks, baby. I knew before the cops did. I opened my mouth again. She shook her head. Don't talk. Don't lie. Don't cry. Just listen. So I did. My son ain't perfect, but he had a good heart. He followed y'all that night, looked up to y'all, especially you. That broke me more than any punch ever could. She stepped back like the doorway was allergic to me. Tell him, when he gets out, he ain't got no boys, not anymore. And then she shut the door. No slam. Just enough pressure to remind me I didn't belong there anymore. Weeks passed, then months. Reese got out, moved in with an aunt in Inkster. Meech stayed ghost. Word was his mom pulled him out of school and sent him down south. Tone kept hitting licks, kept gassing himself up. Got caught a year later trying to rob a pawn shop with the same crowbar from the Plainview job. No mask, no gloves, just ego. 5 years, still ain't snitched, still think he a legend for it. Me? I kept my head down, got my GED, stocked shelves at Family Dollar, started writing. That's how you're hearing this. Not from the news, not from a camera crew. Just a kid. Not a kid no more. Trying to bleed out the words he never said when it mattered. One night after work, I came home and my mom was sitting at the kitchen table. You eat? I shook my head. She slid a plate across. Grilled cheese, tomato soup. I sat down. We didn't say much. Then she looked at me. You've been different. I stayed quiet. She didn't press, didn't dig, didn't ask what haunted me or why I flinched when a siren passed. She just said, whatever you went through, don't let it turn you to stone, baby. This world gonna try to harden you, but you ain't gotta go cold to survive. She kissed the top of my head like I was still 10, and for the first time in forever, I felt warm. Not safe, but warm. The Skud ain't just a block, it's a weight. It's a storm that lives in your chest, a hunger that don't quit, a silence that makes boys think they gotta roar to be men. We thought a few break-ins would feed us, fix us, but they didn't. They fractured everything, and the truth is, boys like us, we don't break even, we just break.